This is alignment. If we were in perfect harmony, like a little newborn child or a monk on top of a mountain, this little positioning would be perfect. That would mean that you are connected with your higher power or your essence or your truth, and you are totally in line and in harmony. If you start floating this way on the scale, it means something. If you start floating this way, it means something. So we're going to talk about what that shit means because it's important. It has to do with your mood. It has to do with your day to day. So if this is you and this is the scale, you might say, why is this the scale? Well, we figured out this pattern. If we did the 3 plus 3, that is 6. 6 plus 6, it's 12. But in Vortex math, you add the digits together, so 1 plus 2 is 3. So this scale, it ticks back and forth. Tick, tock, tick, tock. In fact, if we use the 9 the same way, 9 plus 9, it's just 18. So Vortex math, it's just 9. That's the pivot point. This is the tick-tock. This is the scale that we're all on. So this is where you're at. I said, that's perfect harmony if you start floating this way towards the 3. Well, the 3 has special characteristics. It is something that would have to do with motion, right? It has to do with a desire, a need, a want. If you're ever anxious or have anxiety, that means you're floating over here in that 3 zone, right? It means you're off center and you are floating towards motion, activity. That's like why your leg might get jittery if you're anxious, right? If this is sliding down like this, an object that's in motion, it's going to stay in motion. It's going to keep coming down here, just like your gas tank when you're on a road trip. It's going to keep ticking, ticking, ticking until it bottoms out, until you get depressed, until it gets down. It might take weeks. It might take months for this to get down, but it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going until you are sad, depressed, lazy. So what is the one way that you can get it to go back up? Well, I told you this is motion. This is active. You literally have to do something active while you're walking, going to the gym, doing a workout, even sex activities. You're doing something active and it's going to start doing this inertia. It's going to move the scale up this way, just like a clock, right? It's not going to stop until you get anxiety or you have another desire or more needs, wants, passion. The concept in all of this is to stop your clock, right? You don't want it to tick all day because this is your needs, your wants, your cravings. It's just going back and forth. Either you're antsy or not antsy. You might have a good mood. You might have a bad mood. Your day is all over the place. If you can stop just like that throughout the day, guess what happens? You're content. You have that feeling of harmony. It's that point, that moment in time when everything's okay, right? You don't have to worry about your paycheck. You don't have to worry. It's like the first fucking day of vacation.